Alright guys, what you just watched was a tweeted video by the official Battlefield account earlier today. Now, this happened to come out at the exact same time. I was like, dude, I really want to make a video talking about the new Battlefield and what it could be, and I looked at my Twitter feed and that had been tweeted like 12 minutes prior, and I was like, holy shit! But anyways, so I'm actually kind of hyped about Battlefield, which I normally don't get hyped about Battlefield really at all, to be honest. Like, I've always been more on the Call of Duty side of things, but you guys know, if you've watched my content, that my opinion of Call of Duty has kind of changed in the last few years. Anyways, the gameplay on the screen is actually Battlefield 1943. I really love this game. I've been playing it for quite a bit. I haven't played it in a long time, I'm not gonna lie, but when I found it on the Xbox Live Arcade, I was like, is this really a thing? And it was a game that was made for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 back in 2009, and it's a really, really good World War II shooter. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, and like I said, I've always played it a little bit, put quite a few hours into this game, so I jumped back on it because I wanted to get some gameplay for this video. Now, so the world reveal is tomorrow, and there's a lot of rumors that this Battlefield is going to be in World War II or World War I or Vietnam, something old school. I guess one of the developers or somebody at EA or somebody relevant tweeted out the theme song of the old Battlefield 1942. I don't know. I was trying to like catch up on, because I'm not in the Battlefield scene very much, you know, so I don't catch all the rumors. But I had been hearing from time to time that the rumor was that Battlefield 5 was going to be World War II, and that got me interested. So I started doing a little bit of research. So yeah, that's the rumor. And then even there was a screenshot for Battlefield 1944, like on a giant, it was supposed to look like it was like a presentation or whatever in a room, like a press type thing. A screenshot was supposedly leaked. Now I read an article about this, and supposedly from that there's like, you know, whenever you take like a picture or a video of a computer monitor, you get those like weird little wavy lines. Those are in the screenshot that was supposedly leaked, and everybody's saying that that's not possible from like a projector. So maybe it's real, maybe it's fake, I don't know. But so obviously Battlefield 1944 would be the sequel to the series. Battlefield 1942 was a World War II shooter released on PC. 43 is the one I'm playing right now, released on Xbox and PS3. And then so 44 would still be World War II. And, you know, who knows what platforms it would be on. Probably all of them, I would assume. But anyway, that would be awesome. Obviously, 1944 would be World War II, and that's what everybody's kind of screaming about right now and really wanting. It's really, really what I want. I fucking love this game. Like, look, I'm in an air raid right now about to bomb some bitches. Like, that's awesome. I don't know. I like the simplicity of World War II, and not everybody has, like, crazy weapon attachments and everything, and it's just all pretty, I don't know, you can jump into it and pick it up real quick. And this air raid is look, there was a fucking airplane, a guy trying to take off on the runway down there, and I took him out, and that's just really, really fun. And that's just a thing that's on the map, and either team can get to it and jump into it and use it, and it's on like a timed respawn, I believe is how it works. So that's a lot of fun. And also other planes can go up and shoot down that little bomber squad, so it's not 100% like overpowered. But yeah, this game is a lot of fun, and I'm really, really excited for Battlefield, and I haven't been excited for Battlefield in a long time. With the Call of Duty trailer just coming out and showing that it's a futuristic space shooter, you know, it kind of, I'm not gonna lie, like it really let me down. Like I lost a lot of interest. I was really, really hoping for an old school World War II shooter, so maybe Battlefield this year can do that. But on the other hand, there's also rumors, apparently, once I started looking into it a little bit more, and because I wanted to do a video, apparently there's quite a few rumors too that it's also going to be a sequel to the old Battlefield 2142, which is a futuristic, obviously, 2142 being the year shooter that came out back in 2006. So the rumor is, there's also rumors that it could be Battlefield 1943. No one knows anything official yet. We will find out tomorrow from the world reveal exactly what the title is and what the gameplay is going to be. And I'm just sitting here like crossing my fingers and everything, hoping to God that it'll be World War II, World War I, Vietnam, whatever. Something like that I think would be so fucking cool. And they're definitely going to get my money if they do release that game. So I'm really excited. In fact, when I saw that tweet from Battlefield, I replied to it and was like, World War II, please, or something like that. And they replied, and they were just like, oh, you're going to have to tune in tomorrow, which I thought was really funny. And then I started going through their tweets, and they've actually replied to quite a few people guessing 2143 or 1944 or, you know, just all kinds of guesses. And, you know, they reply to pretty much everything. So there's not many hints given there. But I wanted to kind of gauge your all's interest in a World War II shooter altogether, because it seems like it is kind of a torn opinion. Like, some people want futuristic, some people want current day, I guess you would say, and some people want the old school stuff. I feel like there's a huge presence of people that want old school stuff. The trailer for Call of Duty that shows futuristic and space fighting and everything, I haven't looked at it recently, but I know as of yesterday it had over 200,000 dislikes on the World Reveal trailer on YouTube, and that's fucking crazy. It's like already in the top 50 most disliked YouTube videos of all time, and that's insane. And a lot of people are being like, oh, you can't be too harsh, don't judge a book by its cover and everything. But come on, guys. A World Reveal trailer, isn't that kind of the point? Isn't that kind of the idea of a World Reveal trailer, is to judge a book by its cover? I mean, what else is the point of a World Reveal trailer? You're supposed to get an idea of what the game is going to be and whether or not you're interested or not. Like, right? I kind of, I don't know. I don't understand that opinion. Don't judge a book by its cover whenever it comes to that. Like, everybody's reacting to the World Reveal trailer. That's a teaser. That's a little bit of information as to what the game is going to be, and people don't seem to be into it. So I hope that's a huge sign to first-person shooter developers that look like the interest is changing a little bit. Like, everybody was doing World War II shooters, Medal of Honor, Call of Duty, Battlefield, and there's probably others that I can't think of off the top of my head, but everybody was doing it, and I'm sure there for a while it was probably like, okay, this shit is super played out, and they were, you know, all the developers were probably A, tired of fucking developing the same shit over and over and over again, and B, because it is World War II, you know, there's not very much stuff that you can keep doing. Like, modern day and futuristic developers, they can kind of play with it. They can kind of add, in a sense, whatever the hell they want. You know, you've got all kinds of stuff. You got red dot sights and holographic lenses and laser sights and this and that and just anything and everything that you can think of as far as equipment and attachments. And you're restricted by history, you know, in a World War II, World War I old school shooter, right? So I kind of get it. I kind of understand why, you know, there was probably that point in time where all these developers were like, fuck, we need to shift our focus and start developing a more futuristic timeline or whatever you want to call it. But I think now it's kind of the same thing again. Everybody's played out on all these futuristic shooters. And I don't know. I think it's time. It's time. I had so much fun playing this, and this game is from 2009, you know, and I was just having a lot of fun running around, and like I said, there's something about that simplicity that is really, really appealing to me, and I think other shooters, other first-person shooter players will also enjoy that. And not only that, but it'll be really interesting to see if they do World War II. How are they going to do it? You know, how are they going to do, like, obviously it's going to look beautiful. I can just imagine now it's going to look absolutely fucking beautiful if they do it. But what are they going to do as far as weapon attachments and all that? Because there's not going to be very much that they can do there. So maybe they'll default back to, you know, weapon skins, you know, being kind of a thing where, like, maybe on the butt of your M1 Garand rifle you can, like, put a scratch in the stock for, like, every kill you get, and just, I don't know, there's all kinds of cool stuff that they could think about and they could come up with other than weapon attachments and equipment, since they're going to be kind of limited in that space. And it got me thinking, like, with this whole I don't know, battle of first-person shooters, okay, Battlefield's set up in a really, really important spot right now, because Call of Duty just revealed their shit. Huge hate already. Everybody's fucking hating it. They're automatically dismissing it. They're saying, fuck this game, it's going to be terrible. COD 4, hell yeah. And that's pretty much the opinion right now. So Battlefield is now in the spotlight more than what they ever probably have been before, because what they announce tomorrow is going to be a huge deal. A, they announce a World War II shooter. If they show 10 seconds of gameplay and it just shows that it's World War II, and they don't show, like, anything else, they're gonna win so hard. They're gonna win so hard. The whole internet is gonna explode. Everybody's gonna be just beating their meat to Battlefield and just shitting on COD. It's what's gonna happen. I'm not playing favorites, like I said. I've always favored Call of Duty over Battlefield through my gaming life. Like that's it's just honest, you know. I've always enjoyed Battlefield, but I've always enjoyed Call of Duty more. But if that's what happens tomorrow, if they reveal a World War II, World War I, Vietnam, some sort of an old school shooter like that, with no jetpacks and no space warfare and stuff like that, they're gonna win the fucking, I don't even know what to call it. They're gonna win overall. They're gonna win the internet. The internet's gonna go crazy and suck EA's big old fucking meaty throbbing. Okay, we're gonna get off that subject. But B, they could announce Battlefield 2143. Now, I still think there'd be a lot of hardcore Battlefield fans that would be into that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really in the Battlefield scene enough to really know opinions or anything like that. But as far as I understand, that wasn't like a hated Battlefield or anything. I think it was a pretty respected game. So I'm sure there would still be a lot of like hardcore Battlefield gamers and maybe even new first-person shooter players that would enjoy that game, the Battlefield 2143. But I think it would get a lot of hate because everybody already is pissed about a future COD shooter, and so if Battlefield reveals theirs tomorrow and everybody's already thinking that it should be a World War II shooter, and then they release another trailer that's like, hey, check out our new futuristic shooter, they're gonna get so much hate. And maybe even more hate than what Call of Duty already got. I don't know. But they're just put in a really, really big spotlight right now. Whatever happens tomorrow, it's gonna be big, big news, and I really think, like I said, I think if it's World War II, the fucking internet's gonna cream all over itself, and it's gonna be really interesting. And I'm gonna be really hyped. But I don't know. I want to say that maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I want to say, I guess there's no official release date yet, but I want to say that maybe Battlefield isn't going to release at the same time Call of Duty. Maybe it would be 2017 release. I don't know why I'm thinking that. I feel like I saw that somewhere, that it's not a holiday 2016 release like Call of Duty is. But now that I'm thinking of it, I don't think that there's an official release date yet because they haven't even done the reveal yet. So I don't know. I think I might be thinking of the, yeah, okay, that's what it is. In the screenshot that I saw that says, the screenshot says return to the battlefield March 2017, and then it says, and then it shows like these the cover art or whatever for the game. It says Battlefield 1944. So now that's the one I was talking about earlier, where everybody was saying at first that it was leaked. But then once I looked into it a little bit more, a lot of people were saying it was fake because it just looks like it was an image that couldn't be possible from a projector. So, but that's where I got that from. So that could be totally wrong because supposedly this leaked image is a faked one anyways. But it'll be really interesting. I don't know. Like, a lot of people are already hating. You have to buy Call of Duty Infinite Warfare to get Call of Duty 4. That's not exactly what people wanted. I'm not gonna lie, as a huge Call of Duty 4 fan, it's not what I wanted either. But they're already really hating on that, and if Battlefield drops the bomb tomorrow that it's a World War II shooter that they've been developing and then that's what's coming out, and if they release it around the same time of Call of Duty, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be nuts. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Is this going to be like the official Call of Duty killer? Is this going to be the time that, you know, Call of Duty is just kind of going to be pushed down in the dirt and forgotten about if they develop a World War II shooter over Call of Duty's futuristic shooter? Because everybody's always saying that, you know, like Battlefield vs. COD, Battlefield vs. COD. When's it going to come to a climax? Maybe this is it. I don't know. I don't even know what that means, comes to a climax. Like, what is this, actual war between war video? I don't know. It's just an interesting topic. Battlefield 1943 is a fucking sick-ass game. I actually got a decent gameplay here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and let me know what you are excited about. I love you guys. See you later.